Today on the channel from the Marvel Legends line, we've got the Feline Fury, we've got Tigra. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Marvel Legends throwback packaging, unboxing, and review. And today we've got Tigra, part of the Avengers team, as you guys know. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends needs and a whole lot more, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So today, we're taking a look at Tigra. We know this packaging. It's been a while since we've had this packaging. Very nice throwback to the early 90s Marvel Legends Toy Biz era with Captain America, Daredevil, Spider-Man. We never got a Tigra in this packaging back in the day, but it does work, much like the Hercules we're getting very soon on the same packaging. Works as well. So I do love this throwback carded package. Very similar to the Spider-Man Retro, X-Men Retro packaging we've seen in the past as well. Very thick stock on the cardboard backing. Very hard to damage this package. I actually wouldn't be offended if Marvel Legends went to this packaging across the board. I don't think it's going to happen, but it is nice special packaging. It is nice different than our everyday Marvel Legends we see out there. It really does catch your eye. It really does pop out there. And speaking of popping, Tigra pops like never before in the bright orange. A bit surprised how orange she is in package, but we gotta get her out of the package. We gotta investigate, we gotta get down to all the details. But first we gotta do it like we do all the other unboxings on the channel. We're gonna take a look at the packaging, we're gonna talk about it, we're gonna unbox it, we're gonna talk about it, and we'll see where it goes from there. We'll do a bunch of comparisons to some other heroes at the very end of the video, so stay tuned for that. So let's look at the packaging first. There it is. I love that gray background, kind of comic strip newspaper paneling background there. Then Tigra, a little graphic art of Tigra right there jumping out at us, putting over the cat's amulet, which we know helps her transform into Tigra. So there's that on there, a little read there. But then you get Tigra, the Feline Fury right here, a little bit blocked by the bubble there. You can see her in the bubble. We got an extra set of hands. She's got fists. You guys know I'm all about the fist at the end of the day. She does have an extra head, so theoretically you could buy two of these, open them up, and have two different versions of Tigras with different hands and a different head going on. Choose your own adventure, as we always say. 4 and up, you got the Marvel logo up here as well. Just a nice clean packaging with the nostalgic hues to it is what I would say. Same thing on the back, reminds me of the old days. All the warnings down below, UPCs, Marvel, Hasbro, all that kind of fun stuff. We got a little bit of a blurb in many different languages. We've got Tigra, the Feline Fury over there once again. Another cool glamour shot of her in action. And that cool border with the yellow and the blue. I just love it a lot. Really cool with the stars and everything else. So very cool packaging here. Let's read the back. Let's see what it says about our girl Tigra. Fast feline reflexes and prehensile tail. That's a big word. It's too big a word for me. Make Tigra a dazzling force to be reckoned with. And if you guys remember, it was maybe early January, maybe February at the latest. The Marvel Legends team had one of their live streams. They promised an action figure with a tail this year, and this was Tigra. She was the figure with the tail that came out, and hopefully stole our hearts and never let go. But there's only one way to find out. We got to open her up, see what's going on inside here. Very thick carding. I find it best to go through the bottom on these. There it is. See you later. Rookie move right there. There it is. Very cool. You can see it better without her figure in there, of course. So you can see Iron Fist and Iron Man and Daredevil, Hulk. A lot of the famed heroes of the Marvel team right there in the background. See you later. Goodbye. See you later instructions. Bam! Right through the uprights. Gotta love that. How about a little Tigra plastic prison? There it is. Looking only like she can look in the plastic prison. All right, let's pop her out. There's one head, the body and the tail. There it is. And there you go. See you later. Get out of here. All of a sudden, I could go for a bowl of Frosted Flakes. I don't know about you, but she looks like she could be Tony the Tiger's love interest is what she looks like. But let's kick it off first. Let's look at these two hands. You got two fisted feline hands. Gotta love it. You guys know I love a fisted hand. She's definitely getting one of these. I'm not sure which one. And she's got a little tiger stripe on her palm. Besides that, just hands we've seen before. Female hands. Female hands. We get an extra head with her, of course. We'll dig into that in a second. But let's look at this figure here. We got double jointed elbows. Extremely tight joints, but we like that. Double jointed elbows here as I try to work them in a little bit. Removable hands, of course. Bicep swivel. You got shoulders. You got head side to side. It is removable. It looks down a little bit, but not a whole lot. Can't really go back anywhere because of the hair holding it back. You got a little bit of extra plastic on the shoulders for kind of fur, it's supposed to look like. So that is a little attention to detail there. She does have the diaphragm up top that moves side to side. You can move her all kinds of different directions. You got a thigh swivel. Her legs go up. They go side to side. They go up and down. All the articulation we're used to. She does have double jointed knees as well. A little bit more of that fur right above her kneecaps, and then she's got ankle articulation. She's got some long toes with some long nails, but that makes sense. Cats don't really wear shoes very often, at least the cats I've come across in my life. But a very plain Jane Tigra head, not mad, not angry, just stoic looking, and that's what most people want unless they have them in an action spot on their shelf. You're looking for these stoic heads. By contrast, you get more of a mean mugging head going on right here. You got tiger stripes on her face, so it does represent a different era of Tigra. This one has no tiger stripes in her face. And then I did mention the tail earlier. We got to talk about the tail. You can move the tail all kinds of different ways. I guess the tail shows personality, like any cat or dog. You know, it's ticked behind their legs. They're scared. If they're up high, you know, they're ready to throw down. You can do some of that. I wish the tail was a whole bendy wire. That would have been kind of nice, so you could bend it in any different direction. Instead, it just moves around, and it can plug out. So if you do want to remove it for whatever reason, you can plug that tail in. It just plugs right in very easily, like so. But maybe. It does fight you a little bit. There you go. You just got to get it in at the right angle. But yeah, it's a tail. It is the figure with a tail out there. Very Tony the Tiger-esque, like I said. I do want to go back, though. I want to talk about her claws. I really do like these claw hands on her. The claw hands are very cool, very sharp and, you know, menacing. Get her in some nice cat poses there, like cats always do. She has got more of that fur, that rose fur back here on the back of her calves. So there's a little attention to detail. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit color brought into that, maybe make it pop just a little bit more. But it's almost a naked figure. You don't get very many almost naked female feline, especially figures, so that is something different as well. This really helps flush out those Avenger shelves, flush out your Avenger team. She does fit on a Ringside Collectible stand. I say it all the time, spend your money on your figures, not your stands. RingsideCollectibles.com. Discount code Kyle saves you 10%. So she does fit on that stand, but it's nice to get another deep cut Avenger. I got to think Tigra, a little bit before my time, maybe the 70s, early 80s, seemed like she was more prominent than she was in the early 90s in my heavy reading days, or maybe I just wasn't reading the right comics. I don't really have a close affinity for this character like maybe some of you guys do out there, but I do recognize her as part of the Avengers team, and I like to build out those Avengers shelves, as a lot of you guys do as well. So she will fit in that collection there. But a pretty solid figure. A little brighter maybe than I would have went. But who am I? I don't make toys. I just look at them and talk about them. But maybe a hair bright, but it's not the end of the world for sure. She looks like a cross between Tony the Tiger and a Cheeto. Maybe Chester Cheetah even. Who knows? But it's all right. It's pretty good. I would recommend this one. I don't know what the long game would do on this because this seems to be a fan channel exclusive. That means it's going to the GameStops, Big Bad Toy Stores, Entertainment Earths, maybe Amazon, I believe, should be in that mix. You're just not going to find her at Target and Walmart as far as I'm concerned right now. That could change, but I believe that's the answer. So if you're on the lookout, make sure you know where you're looking. As always, I recommend Big Bad Toy Store. Support the channel, of course. But let's do some comparisons to some other figures in the Marvel Universe. How about her compared to Hellcat? Defender's Hellcat, another superhero cat-type creature. Or maybe even Shadowcat. There you go. How about Shadowcat? It's the cat people. They're taking over. Black Panther, kind of a cat. You know, kind of a cat, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe even a Battle Cat. We could put her next to Battle Cat. Battle Cat a little big. Maybe a little bit big for old Tigra, but we got all kinds of cats. And then, of course, you got to have the king of the cats, the king of the Thundercats, old Lion-O. So there you go. You got all kinds of different cats to compare her to. Obviously, Super 7 Lion-O, a little different universe from her in scale-wise. But she fits right in with the other Marvel Legends figures, no issue there. And it's pretty cool. You can choose your own adventure with her heads and all that, so it really is a 2-in-1 character. It's not my favorite character ever, probably not your favorite character ever, but I do think it's a must-have for your Avengers shelves, and it's cool to get deeper cut characters instead of the same old Captain America's, Iron Man's we seem to get on a regular basis. Give me deep cuts like this all day long. Sign me up. But what say you guys out there? Are you in the same boat as me? You're happy to get some deeper cut characters out there? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you like this video. You made it this far. Follow me on social media at SirPaul64 on Twitter. And then, of course, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson. Pro Wrestling Tees, search Kyle Peterson. So for Tigra and cat people everywhere, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.